Cancel.
Sweezy.
Time to get into our segment we like to call
Cool stuff, slick stuff, neat stuff.
Where we see what the fuck Garth Brooks is up to. And by the way, this article did not surprise me, but it's interesting he said it. This is from American Songwriter. Meet Garth Brooks' #1 fan, Garth Brooks. Oh my God, I love me. Garth Brooks is one of the best-selling artists in country music history. Even his hard-to-find limited-release box sets and albums fly off the shelves. Additionally, his tours are massive events that regularly sell out in minutes after tickets become available. Some fans speculate that if his music was widely available on streaming platforms, he would also rule the streaming charts. In short, millions of country fans love Brooks' music, but he just so happens to be one of those fans. Brooks revealed how much he enjoys listening to his music during an appearance on The Kelly Clarkson Show last year. He appeared on the Emmy-winning talk show in November to celebrate Thanksgiving and to discuss his latest box set. While talking about his limited edition box set that was only available at Bass Pro Shops, Clarkson asked if Brooks listens to his old music. "Oh yeah," he replied without skipping a beat. "Oh my God, I love me," he added, getting a big laugh out of Clarkson. "You're like, look at this jam I did back in 91, she joked. "I can't believe I just said that," Brooks exclaimed. "I'm getting way too comfortable around here," he added. However, Clarkson told him that there was nothing to be ashamed of. She enjoys listening to her music as well. "It's actually very beautiful," she said. "There are some things I look back on and I'm like, I did good on that one. Like, I get proud and I do listen to it." Clarkson added, "I am a lot of my own listens. When we were kids in Oklahoma and Texas, it was our dream to get to accomplish this." Clarkson continued, "So it's like you want to take advantage of that, really recognize the blessing, so I get that. Maybe guys are luckier than girls because girls always..." Oh no, this is Brooks. "Maybe guys are luckier than girls because girls are always harder on themselves, of course. But guys keep it kind of conversational. So you can listen to the old stuff, and the old stuff isn't singing as much as just tell me the story." Brooks added, "This is a weird thing to admit as a musician. I will enjoy my own music, and I think there is something there for every musician, and especially anyone who writes music, to really be, if you don't like it, how are you going to expect other people to like it as well?" And that's kind of a double-edged sword with that, because most people don't really like the sound of their own voice, and that's a very common factor. And so, especially when you're in a recording studio and you're the one behind the desk, it's really important for me when I'm working with someone who's recording vocals to say, I'm like, "Hey, just so you know, you're not going to like this," especially if someone's new, "you're not going to like the sound of your own voice, okay? And that's why I'm here, to tell you if it's good or bad, because doing that, that's my job. That's my job. That's why you hired me to do this. And I'm going to tell you if the vocal take is good or bad, because you're not going to... Most people aren't good at recognizing when their voice sounds good or bad. Now, I'm my own producer, and I record my own music, and I have to record my own vocals. And what I do a lot of times is I'll record vocals, bounce that track, throw it on my phone, listen to it everywhere, and then realize I hate the way I perform that vocal. I need to change things up. I know one factor that a lot of people saying, like, if you're not the best singer in the world, but you want to nail it in the studio, one of the best things you can do is go ahead and, like, just record your vocals, and guess what? It's probably not going to be good. Then what you do is, like, go to town on pitch correction and, like, pitch it up and make it work good. It's not going to sound perfect. Like, it's going to sound like you tuned it. Like, and the trick with usual pitch correction is, if it sounds fake, it's not good. That's the thing. Like, with good pitch correction, what it should sound like a natural performance, you know? And, it's not going to sound like a natural performance. And then you listen to it back, and then you practice along with it, and then you're able to sing it just like that, you know? It's just a little life hack for you. If you feel like you're not the best singer, but want to get better and, be able to judge your own voice properly, that's something that you can do. But most musicians will say, "I hate the sound of my voice. I hate my own music." That's what normal people say. And as we know, as we're 172 episodes into the show, Garth Brooks is anything but normal. And there really has to be something to, like, that level of fame where you just become an insane person. That's why you don't hear Taylor Swift talk a lot, because I guarantee she talks the same way as Garth Brooks. Like, "Hey, brother, how much does a gallon of milk cost?" "Like, $20. Here's $20, brother. Go give me a gallon of milk," or some shit like that. It's like you're so out of touch with reality. And it's not like necessarily, it's kind of their fault, but you have to think about it like when you're that famous, like if you can't walk out of your own home and not get bombarded by people, like that has to do something to you. Like when you play for millions of people every night, that has to do something to you, like your brain. Like that, something has to get rewired in your brain that's wrong, and you lose touch with reality. And it's like, yeah, of course, you're the best-selling artist in the world. You're going to lose touch with reality. That was what's funny on YMH when Nick Simmons had his dad, Gene Simmons, on YMH with him. And they're like, Garth Brooks, how is he? What's he like in real life? And Nick just immediately blurts out, he's just as delusional as he is. I lost my mind because I'm like, yeah, I could see that. Because, like, Gene Simmons is also at that level of fame, too. Like, everyone knows most people know who Kiss is. And if not, you probably know something that he's been adjacent with, And so it's just crazy. And, and Garth is kind of obsessed with himself. Like, if you watch The Road I'm On, it should be on Netflix. If you watch, like, the Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy stuff, it should just immediately play after that. And it was all just, like, how great Garth Brooks is. Like, no one said shit about him. Like, even his ex-wife didn't say bad shit about him. And if she did, they did not put that in the documentary, that's for sure. But, and I assume they're civil because they had dinner like together every night as a family. So, I guess they're somewhat civil. But yeah, the fact that you're just like openly admitting, like, I fucking love my music, man. My music's the fucking best. I'm better than everyone else. Like, okay, you are a bit delusional, G. And yeah, and I don't even, and like the fact that he doesn't understand the joke, though, when people are making fun of him, like he just doesn't get it and he thinks it's mean, like really shows how out of touch with reality. Because like when, like, I feel like with most people, they're like, yeah, he posts these weird videos and like, and then like all the comments are just like, where's my mom, Garth? Did you eat her or some shit like that? And he's just like, it's so mean. I'm never like that, Instead of being like, it's a funny joke, my videos are weird. I didn't have a good social media manager back then. Now, I am very surprised I've still not gotten blocked by Garth. I can't comment anymore. But I think that might be everyone. But I know specifically me cannot comment on his stuff. And there was a minute I thought he blocked me. And I'm like, damn it, I want to get blocked by Garth Brooks so fucking bad. That is a career goal for me. Actually, I'll stop talking about Garth Brooks the day he signs my framed Chris Gaines album, like the CD. Like if he signs that, I will never talk about Garth again. That is my promise. And yeah, and there's another person I have another proposition to. I'll stop talking about. I guess we could all guess who that sex offender is. But yeah, no, it's one thing to enjoy your own music because really, like I said, it's important. Like if you don't like your music, no one else is going to like it, And like, so if you don't, it's kind of the thing, if you don't believe in yourself, you have to believe in yourself because you can't expect other people to believe in you. You have to believe in yourself for the most part. And, I think that really did help Garth become who he is today, a psycho murdering serial killer. But he's just so fucking, he is so out of touch with reality that it's so fun to talk about. And I will be talking about it for the rest of my life until he signs that Chris Gaines CD because and
I really like that.
I really actually do like that album. And I actually want him to do, if he does Chris Gaines stuff, I will be the biggest fan, biggest supporter of the music. I'll still make fun of him, and we'll still talk about him until he signs it. But overall, I think it's important to remember that. So,
come on, Mark, don't be stingy.
Thank you for watching this clip.